I'm Cecil Gaines. I'm the new butler.
After 4 years of fighting to get made, Lee Daniels The Butler is finally here.
My career has been a bunch of no's that I've made yes. And so this was just another no that I realized, okay, and I believe that God really put Oprah in the film and Forrest in the film and this incredible cast in the film for a reason.
Loosely based on the life of real-life White House butler Eugene Allen, played by Forrest Whitaker, the film follows him as he serves 8 presidents over the course of 30 years.
It's an amazing story. I mean, not just this on the backdrop of the history of the country, and you get to follow that, but just you know, dealing with like how you keep a family together, love, and the history around that. And this man who served 8 presidents in the White House and was sort of there in the presence of all his decisions, and maybe in his own quiet way helped influence some of them, you know. What a great opportunity.
And supporting Whitaker was an amazing cast, including Cuba Gooding Jr., Lenny Kravitz, Terrence Howard, David OYELOWO, and Oprah Winfrey, who admits she was a bit apprehensive about taking on the role of Gloria Gaines.
Well, I don't know if she's gonna be too happy with me. Let me tell you, Charles Allen, who is the son of the real butler, was at a screening the other night, and oh my God, it was the first time he was at the screening, and we asked him the question, he stood up, and before he could even speak, I said, okay, we took a lot of liberties with your mother, and he goes, yeah, you threw my mother under the bus. So I don't think we threw her under the bus. I think we took artistic liberties with her.
But Oprah not only delivered, she even used the B word for the first time in a pivotal table scene in the film.
Everything you are and everything you have is because of that butler.
I was like, woo! It just got real. Was there moments of laughter though for you guys in there? Like,
absolutely. I definitely felt privileged to be called names by Miss Oprah Winfrey, but we laughed.
But for all the laughs, OYELOWO admitted it was also emotionally challenging playing Gaines' civil rights activist son.
Yeah, I mean, it was one thing to read the script, it's one thing to watch the documentaries and read the books, but when you're literally being hosed down, when you literally have a rabid dog barking at you, I almost find at times I had to go into a zone of just do the job, play the character, because to engage with, I felt like I would just end up a mess on the floor if you kind of went, because we can walk away from the situation at any moment. Lee can call cut and it stops. There were people for whom this was their reality.
And now, while there may be a black man in the White House, the cast believes films like this still need to be made.
They make movies about anything else that white people want to make movies about. This desire to immediately get to the post-racial finish line is entirely self-serving for the power structure that's in place right now. That doesn't do anything for us. That's not about us. That's about them.
As we get further down the generations, you know, people forget. And some people don't even know. If you're a kid that's, you know, coming of age, you know, during this time where Obama is president, and you don't necessarily know how we got there.
In order to continue to move forward in life, you have to know who you are. You have to literally have a root and a foundation of knowing that doesn't just come out of, oh gee, we had a bad time in history or we were slaves. You have to know. You have to know.
Everybody out!
No, I never understood what you all really went through. You changed my heart.
Lee Daniels The Butler is in theaters August 16th. For HipHollywood.com, I'm Jasmine Simpkins.